To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel. And in today's video, the Bonus Legend program is now in Madden 22, and we're going to be talking about what you want to do to make some very easy coins. And as we get into the video right here, the channel is starting to pick up some steam. We're starting to get some momentum going, so be sure to drop a like down below. It helps out the channel more than you can imagine. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to join the family, hit that sub button down below. I don't know why I was raising my hand up like I'm hyping the crowd up for a third down, but whatever. Let's get into the video. Okay, now as I was saying before, the Bonus Legend program is now in Madden 22, and this is kind of similar to the Legend program. As you guys can see right here, when we go to our sets and we go to the Bonus sets, there's 4 new players in the game: Bruce Smith, Charlie Young, Dan Deerdorf, and Everson Walls. And the way you guys get these players is kind of similar to like the Campus Hero program. As you guys can see right here, you gotta put in 30 85 overall players to then get the full 94 in his power up. But one thing that EA didn't do, which is definitely an L, is the only way to get these 85s is using the method I'm going to show you in a sec. There's no way you can get them from packs. There's no way you can get them from missions. It's really, really weird. So EA might be fixing that in the near future, but let's talk about how you can make some coins off this promo. And at the end of the video, we might talk about some of the players you can consider picking up. So the first thing that absolutely everyone wants to do is you're going to want to go to your solos, and you're going to want to play through like some of the easiest challenges in Madden 22. Go to the Bonus solos, and these challenges are very, very similar to like the Wildcard Wednesday solos. They're one drive challenges. Some of them are going to take you like one play. The offensive solos, like this one right here, this literally takes you one play. Throw the ball, get the 50-yard catch, and you're going to be beating the challenge just like that. What you guys want to do is you probably want to play these on full star. It's not going to be too challenging to do so. And when you play the final solo, the Everson Walls solo, when you get 2 stars on it, you get an 85 overall Bonus player. Now, not only are you going to be getting 185 for free, when we go to our missions and we go to the Bonus missions, as you can see right here, for the week 1 challenges, it says that if you beat all the challenges, you get another 85 player for free. And as you guys can see, I played through all 4 solo challenges, and in my own open packs, I have 2 85s right here. Now, I would personally say that the solo challenges take you around like 5 minutes to do, and these 85s are selling for a price of around 25k per card. So for about 5 minutes of work, what you're going to be getting is about 50,000 coins, just like that. It doesn't really matter which card you pick. We'll go with Bruce Smith right here. The prices of the 85s are basically all the same because they're basically just set piece cards, and what you're going to do is just pick 2 random 85s for playing your solo challenges and simply sell them off. You're going to be getting 50k when you sell the players off, and it takes you maybe 5 minutes, like I said before, to do the solos. So as you guys can see, when we go on here to sell the card, we can sell these cards off for a price of around like 23k, I think. So you're making like 50k in about 5 minutes. This is something that everyone needs to do. Just get on Madden, take 5 minutes, sell off these players, and if you guys are low on coins, this is going to be super helpful, boys, because you can use these cards to make like a free 50k. If your team's a lower overall and you're just starting off on Madden, this is a must. Like, you need to do this. Okay, now the next thing we're going to be doing right here is trying to take advantage of some silly people that did the solo challenges and sell the 85s off for cheap. As you guys can see, when we go to the sets right here, these 85 overall players, they're going to sell for a price of around 25k, I want to say. As you guys can see right here, there's players up for 20k, up for 23k. It looks like the price of these cards, it should be right around like 23k. So what we're going to try and do right here is we're going to try and find some silly people that did the solo challenges and end up putting the card up for like 18k, up for 15k, even like 20k is going to work. Because as you guys can see right here, one of my cards already sold off, and we're getting like 21k after tax. So basically what that means is if I see an 85 and I see them at a price of like under 20k, we are instantly going to be buying the card. Now all you guys want to do is go on over to the black, go on over to the program Bonus. We're going to go on down by the quality 84 to 85, and then you simply refresh on this. You don't have to go by all offense. You don't have to go by all defense. All I'm going to do is a refresh on this filter. If I see 20k or less, I'm buying the card. As you guys can see, there we go. First refresh, can we get the card? There's definitely a lot of competition, and as you can see, we're just a half a second too slow. But the thing I like about this filter is basically every single time you refresh, like every single time you go on it, you should be seeing a new snipe. So all it really comes down to is, can you be fast enough? Can you beat everyone else out? And like I said before, you're getting like 21k after tax when you sell a card off for like 23k. So basically what that means is if we find a card for 20 or less, we're guaranteed to make profit. So yeah, this is all I recommend you do. Maybe spend like 5 minutes, maybe spend like 10 minutes, see how many snipes you can get. Right after you get a snipe, you probably want to sell the player off. As you can see right there, a player up for 22k. I would say you probably will see a snipe at like 20k or under, probably like 1 in every 3 refreshes. So what I'm going to do right here is probably just spend like 5 minutes trying to snipe these cards off camera. If I get a snipe, I'll show you guys it on the screen. Okay, so really not too much luck for me right there when it comes to sniping. I was only able to actually land one of these cards at a price of around 20k. I will say there's a lot of competition, but there's also a lot of activity, and it's looking like these cards, they're selling for like 24 grand. So if you find a card at 20k, you're making a solid little bit of profit. If you like sniping, this is definitely something you can try out. Okay, now next up, let's talk about my major issue with this promo. Now, my major issue with this promo, I like the cards that they're dropping. I like that they're giving stuff on Monday, but the thing I don't like is it's just way too hard to get these 85s. 85s right now should not be selling for the price they're going at. As you guys can see, the reason why that's the case is because the only way you can get these 85s is from the solo challenges. There's no packs, there's no training reroll. The only way you get them is from solo. So every single person that plays Madden can get 2 cards, but otherwise there's no packs to bring down the price of the players. And this is an absolute issue because as you guys can see right here, the way you get these sets done is you gotta put in 30 of these 85s. Now 30 times 25, just doing the numbers on it, let's say you spend 25k on your 85s, you gotta put 30 of them in the set right here. If we do that math, that's giving you a price of 750k. So that is absolutely ridiculous. 750k for a 94 overall is way too much. When we take a look at some of the other 94s, they came out in, let's say, for example, the Harvest promo. Those cards are going for a price of like 250k. So right now, there's a big issue with this promo, in my opinion, and that's the fact that the 85s are just selling for way too much. So you guys probably don't want to pick up any of the 94s right now. As we take a look at their prices, I would assume they're still up for a ridiculous number. The power-ups are also insane. If EA is going to do this promo better, they're going to have to give us some packs to get some 85s. I don't care if it's training rerolls. I don't care if it's just from like regular packs, like bonus packs that are in the game instead of legend packs, but 730k for a 94 overall player, that's good. Don't get me wrong. These cards are good. They're not amazing. It's just a bit ridiculous. But moving on right here, let's talk about how we can potentially take advantage of the fact that people are actually buying these cards at a crazy price. As you can see right here, Everson Walls just sold at 800k. And as we take a look at the power up, you're also getting the power up for these players. Let's take a look at how much the Everson Walls power up is going for. I would expect it should still be up for a nice price. As you can see right here, we'll take a look at Everson Walls, and it looks like the power up for this card is up for 75k. So you get 75k from the power up, you get like 800k from the card, and if you're able to go ahead here and let's say you buy all your 85s at a price of 20k, if you're able to get them all at 20k, you got to get 30 of them. 20 times 30, that's going to be 600k, and when you guys spend that 600k, you could be getting back like 875k before tax. So a potential little method right there. If you can find your snipes and you can get all 30 of them, this is something that I honestly might try and do off camera. If the Everson Walls will actually sell at the price that we had before, if he actually goes for a price of like 800k, you could make potentially a lot of coins off of this by sniping some of the 85s. That's definitely something that I want to try off camera. So definitely a lot of ways to make coins. I think for this promo right now, based on the way EA structured it, it's not really worth it to get these 94s. They sell for just an absolutely ridiculous price. So you probably don't want to go ahead and scoop any of them up. But one thing you guys can be doing right now and should be doing is you should be making coins. You should be making that free 50k off the cards. You should maybe try some sniping. Maybe you should try and do one of the full sets. There is definitely a lot of potential in here to make some coins off of this promo. So what I recommend you guys do are the 3 tips that I showed you guys before. We have some free packs to open up at the end of the video. So let's see how we can do right here. Now what we're going to be ripping is we're probably just going to rip like 3 of these 80 plus Harvest players. Nothing too special right here. I believe these are just from solo challenges. I don't even know which solos I got these from. I think like the Turkey Shenanigans, and we're starting it off with an 82 Tyler Conklin. He's actually been playing really, really well for the Vikings. Definitely like kind of like a breakout player this year after they got rid of Rudolph. And nice win for them as well on Sunday, but we don't want to talk too much about football because the Saints are doing absolutely terrible. Jonathan Bullard right there on the Falcons. Disgusting. We don't like the Falcons. Moving it on to the final pack. Let's see what we can do. Again, thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. If you guys want to try out Thrive Fantasy, as you know, they have some good lines for Monday Night Football, so you can try it out. I'll link them in the description. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, boys, I'm out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. So,